ears just to hear again the voice of one who speaks in wind, the voice of love that drowns out sin. Waiting on transfiguration, but this heart still bent towards wicked and evil, departing from the path that I was meant to take. And pioneer a new pathway, but it feels like I'm all talk in your master play. I want to be righteous, but the mask proves that I've been acting. Talk a good talk, but only sometimes it leads to action. See, I've been living off of yesterday's leftovers. No daily bread. Just yesterday's memories as they play over again and again in my mind, and it must be a crime to only reminisce when I was created daily to be filled with this spiritual blessing of your manifest presence. Could you show yourself to me, a peasant? Because I love the mountain moments where I'm flying like the pheasants, but lately I've been in the valley with all these tears on my parchment. Yeah, I love the mountain moments where I feel like Peter. Like God is just so good for us to be here. Let's build a couple shelters up just so we can chill here and never go down the mountain. But then a voice from heaven shouts in, basically tells me to shut up and listen because reality doesn't happen in the clouds there. I know it's true that you broke the chasm between me and you, but life would be much easier if there were valleys to walk through. If all my dreams came true and skies always remained blue, but that's child's play. Milk, not me. That's that blues clues. And I know the sky must go gray because we need the rain sometimes. We need to feel the lows of life and be drained sometimes, or else we'll get caught up in the highs and be derailed by the lies, thinking we can sustain ourselves and only need to pray sometimes. Man, the devil at my throne, I feel like to pray sometimes. Like the vultures hovering over roadkill as they fly, looking for a chance to swoop down and get a meal from the sky. Pardon if I want it, but it's just how I feel sometimes. I just need some time to process your process. You never take us from mountain to mountain. It's never just blessing to blessing. Your way of doing things is struggle sandwiched between the blessing. In the times of the grind where it feels like life's compressing, there you shape me and mold me and my soul experiences stretching. It's the only way a diamond could come up out of the rough. And I love that you use my weakness just to prove that you alone are tough. And as I travel through the stuff of life, I know there's no hiding in this valley's height. The valley causes my fragility and causes utter dependency, so that no man could ever splendor in me. And rightfully so, because I'm just a jacked up Joe, and you're seeing me at my highs, but not the one who holds me in my lows.
That's good.
And as I reflect on your story, viewing you alone as holy, I realize you even changed the meaning of the mountaintop moments. The same God of the valley is also the God of the hills, re-signing forever the meaning of the mountaintop thrills. Jesus ascended to the hilltop of Calvary, forever changing the meaning of what a mountain moment should be. On the cross he hung in between two thieves, showing that even the mountain moments require surrender and release. And the way that God shows his glory is through the slaughtered sheep.
That's good.
When we think we're on the mountain, remember Jesus' own ascent. The mountain was the place where his love was meant to be put to the test, not to show who's the best, but to show that a true king dies in place of the rest.
That's good.
And if I find myself on the mountain, God, remind me of what it means. That I should probably be in the middle of two people I don't belong in between. That the mountaintop moment isn't meant to display my high, but the mountaintop moment's where I come to die.
There it is.
And the paradox of a mountain that I pray you would see is that Jesus' mountaintop moment resembled our darkest valley. What we thought would be the end became a new history as he was crucified on the mountain for the world to see. And I now know forever, whether mountain or valley, I'm sustained by grace alone because he's the only hero in the story. Mountain or valley is not about me. It's all about you. God, display your glory.
It's good.